Hi, this is Zubin Vevaina from A to Z Graphology. This is going to be a series of 6 videos that are going to explain to you step by step on how you can either design or redesign a signature. A signature is a very personal thing. So although these are just guidelines and you can certainly use them for enhancing your signature, I would highly recommend you to connect with me if you want a more in-depth way of how you can use certain personalized ways of redesigning your signature. A signature is our public representative, and how we are represented in the world is very important. So, to have a powerful signature or a signature that represents us correctly is very crucial. It doesn't matter whether you are in the 10th grade signing your examination hall for the first time or you're signing a property paper. All those things carry your authorization. So if something is authorizing you on your behalf, it should look good and it should represent you correctly. So let's jump into the first concept that you need to keep in mind while designing or redesigning your signature. The first question that you need to ask yourself is your signature drawn or written? A drawn signature is done by memory of movement and body language memory, whereas a written signature is a handwriting which is normally used by the person that is similarly used in his signature. Let's take for example a person named Will Smith. A person named Will Smith wants to sign his signature. There are first two criteria in the way a person would approach designing or redesigning the signature. Is he going to draw it or write it? This is a drawn signature. It's a bit fancy and the person remembers his hand movement, body language when he has to sign the signature. This signature has been written, means the letter structures are very similar to the handwriting of Will Smith, which allows him to write his signature. A written signature does not require memory of body language to make it, whereas a drawn signature you have to remember a body language. You may have observed certain people that when they're writing, their posture is normal, but as soon as they finished writing that paragraph or whatever text they were doing, when they have to sign, they certainly go into a certain body language. They put the arm in a certain way, the shoulder comes in a certain way. Some people move their whole body, and when they start signing, that body language allows them to sign similarly to what they were signing before. Now, the problem with this is that a drawn signature is very difficult to replicate. Now that is actually a compliment, right? But if it is difficult to replicate by the person who owns the signature, then the owner of the signature will be in trouble. Because if he can't sign the same signature again, that means he is almost forging his own signature. So by chance, if this person, the person who has drawn the signature, has a crooked person around him and there's a check forgery case happening, he won't know, and it will be very difficult to recognize whether the signature that was forged was really his, done by him or done by somebody else. So although a drawn signature looks fancy and it's a bit more fast, it is certainly faster than this. You may take 3 seconds to write this signature, you may take 5 to 6 seconds to write this signature. But is the cost of 3 seconds less more important compared to the ability of not able to sign this similarly? you'll be in trouble if you find that your own signature written by you seems to be forged. So, of course, it's just a recommendation, but a written signature certainly has more strength in terms of its structure. And the way I write my signature is based on my character. Character is much deeper than personality. So remember, when you're signing a signature, the personality is being showed in the signature. Personality close to the character is difficult to replicate by another person, and the person's signature where the personality is far away from the original character, it's very difficult to replicate even for the owner of the signature. So this is about the concept 1. Check your signature and check your body language. If you are having a written or drawn signature, this is the first criteria of observation. Nothing wrong with either of the two. If you are famous and if you require to have an autograph, then a drawn signature can actually be very good. You can mask the certain personalities that you don't want to show to public through a drawn signature. So a drawn signature can be used as an autograph, but not really recommended in terms of a document or a property paper or a proper legal paper. So just a recommendation, a written signature is way much more stronger than a drawn signature. In the next video, I'll explain to you the next concept, the second concept out of the 6. So stay tuned and see you in the next one.